What if your daily bath is quietly draining your energy instead of restoring it? Most people believe bathing is always good for health, but ancient wisdom and modern science tell a different story. There are moments in the day when contact with water can disturb your body's natural rhythm, lower immunity, and even shake your emotional balance. And the most surprising part? You might be doing it without even realizing it. In Buddhist and Feng Shui traditions, water is not just for cleansing the skin, it's a powerful conductor of energy. The timing, temperature, and even your emotional state during a bath can determine whether you emerge refreshed or weakened. So, are you bathing at the right time? Or unknowingly sabotaging your energy flow? In this video, we'll explore the 4 worst times to bathe that may be harming your health, and the best moments that can transform a simple shower into a healing ritual for your body, mind, and spirit. If you've ever woken up tired, felt uneasy after bathing, or wondered why your energy seems off, stay with us. The answer might lie not in what you're doing, but when you're doing it. Let's begin this journey into the hidden energy of water. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Have you ever noticed how some days you wake up energized, while others feel heavy for no clear reason? It's not just sleep, diet, or stress. Your body is more than a machine. It's an energetic system, designed to move in harmony with the rhythms of nature. Every hour of the day carries its own vibrational frequency. And when we align with this natural flow, our health, focus, and emotional stability improve. When we disrupt it, even with something as simple as bathing at the wrong time, everything can begin to feel off. In ancient Eastern teachings, the human body is seen as a channel for universal energy. As the sun rises, yang energy fills the world, bringing light, heat, and vitality. Your body mirrors this rhythm, activating organs, stimulating circulation, and preparing you to engage with the world. Midday is when your energy peaks. This is when the body is most resilient, metabolism strongest, and circulation most efficient. But as evening falls, everything begins to slow. Yin energy takes over, encouraging rest, reflection, and recovery. Your body enters a phase of internal repair, when it needs quiet, stillness, and warmth. Now think about this. If you interrupt this delicate energy dance, say by bathing during times of extreme yin, or just before full yang activation, you could unknowingly drain your life force. The consequences may not appear immediately, but over time they accumulate: fatigue, anxiety, poor sleep, and even weakened immunity. Your body speaks in rhythms, not words, and the more you listen, the better it will serve you. Coming up next, we'll look at one of the biggest mistakes people make with bathing, a common nighttime habit that quietly damages health, disrupts energy, and even affects your luck. Late at night, when the world is quiet and the lights are dim, many people believe it's the perfect time to unwind with a warm bath. But what if this relaxing habit is actually harming your health, your energy, and even your fortune? According to ancient energy wisdom, the hours between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. are not meant for activity. They belong to deep rest, repair, and spiritual stillness. In traditional Chinese medicine and Buddhist cosmology, this is the period when yin energy, the force of coolness, stillness, and introspection, is at its peak. It's the time when your body's defenses are down, your life force retreats inward, and your spirit needs protection. Bathing during these hours, especially with cold water, can shock the system. The body, naturally cooled at night, is unprepared for sudden temperature changes. This causes energy loss, weakens the immune system, and creates internal imbalance. You may not feel it right away, but over time symptoms emerge: chronic fatigue, restless sleep, cold sensitivity, and unexplained anxiety. Many spiritual traditions warn that late-night bathing opens a doorway between the physical and energetic realms. It's believed that during these hours, the boundary between the material world and the unseen becomes thin. Sensitive individuals who bathe at this time often report disturbing dreams, waking up unsettled or feeling watched. Some even describe a lingering chill, one that no blanket can warm. In Feng Shui, water is a symbol of wealth. Used wisely, it can activate prosperity. But if misused, especially at night, it may wash away your luck. Business owners, investors, and those seeking financial breakthroughs are often advised to avoid late-night bathing, as it may disturb energy flow tied to fortune and opportunity. Even modern science supports this ancient caution. Studies show that bathing late at night disrupts blood pressure regulation, body temperature, and heart rhythm. For people with heart issues or circulation problems, the sudden shift in temperature during the body's rest phase can increase the risk of dizziness, heart strain, or even stroke. The elderly are especially vulnerable, as the body's ability to maintain heat decreases with age, and yet many still step into the shower at midnight, unaware of the subtle damage accumulating within. What seems like a harmless habit may in fact be working against your health, your peace of mind, and your spiritual stability. So what can you do instead? If you must cleanse before sleep, consider wiping your body gently with a warm towel or soaking your feet in herbal water instead. These rituals still release tension without disturbing your energy core. And most importantly, they protect your life force during its most vulnerable hours. Remember, rest is sacred. Between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m., your body doesn't need stimulation. It needs silence, softness, and warmth. Respecting this rhythm can make the difference between waking up refreshed or waking up drained. Coming up next, we'll explore how bathing during these hours doesn't just affect your health, but can quietly shift your energy, emotions, and even your destiny. Have you ever felt unlucky after a late-night shower? Like something just shifted in your world, but you couldn't explain why? It may sound like superstition, but ancient feng shui and spiritual traditions have long warned about the hidden consequences of bathing between 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. Not just for your body, but for your energy field and even your financial destiny. In the language of energy, water is powerful. It flows, carries, purifies, and yes, it also removes. That's why it's used in sacred rituals across cultures to release negativity. But timing matters. When water touches your body at the wrong hour, it doesn't just cleanse, it strips away vital energy. In Feng Shui, water symbolizes wealth. It governs cash flow, business growth, and abundance. When used wisely, it invites prosperity. But when misused, especially during high yin hours, water can flush away fortune. Bathing at midnight, when yang energy is lowest and yin is strongest, weakens your energetic defenses and leaves your aura vulnerable. Many spiritual practitioners believe this is when unseen forces are most active. Bathing late may disturb your energetic shield, allowing stress, confusion, or even bad luck to seep in. Some report unexpected expenses, lost opportunities, or emotional heaviness after repeating this habit. Your bathroom can be a temple or a drain. Use water with reverence, especially at night. Choose silence and stillness over stimulation. Protect your energy as you would your home. Coming up next, we'll explore what modern science has now discovered. How late-night bathing may quietly damage your heart, disrupt sleep, and threaten your health more than you think. For centuries, ancient cultures have warned against bathing late at night. Now, science is beginning to catch up, and the findings are both revealing and alarming. Your body is not just a collection of organs. It's a living rhythm, synchronized with the rise and fall of the sun. When the clock strikes 11 p.m., your nervous system begins winding down. The heart slows, blood vessels relax, and the body starts preparing for deep repair. It's during this phase that a warm bed promotes healing, but a sudden shower, especially with cold or very hot water, can throw the entire system into chaos. Late-night bathing introduces a sharp temperature contrast when your body is at its most vulnerable. Blood vessels, already relaxed for rest, suddenly constrict. For some, this may cause dizziness. For others, especially those with heart disease or unstable blood pressure, it can be far more serious. Studies have linked abrupt temperature changes at night with increased risk of heart strain, arrhythmia, and even stroke. If you've ever felt lightheaded or unusually fatigued after a late bath, it's not your imagination. Your circulatory system is being pushed to compensate, forcing your heart to work harder just when it should be resting. This can disrupt sleep quality, drain your energy, and weaken overall resilience over time. But it doesn't stop there. Your immune system also slows down at night, entering a recovery phase. Exposing your body to cold water or sleeping with wet hair can lower core temperature, increasing vulnerability to respiratory illnesses, joint pain, and sinus infections, especially in cooler climates or for the elderly. This is why some people wake up feeling sore or ill, even when they felt fine before bed. Even warm showers at night while relaxing need to be timed carefully. If you bathe too close to bedtime, your body temperature may remain elevated, delaying melatonin production and making it harder to fall asleep deeply. The message is clear. Your body has a rhythm, and when you disrupt it, there is always a price. While ancient wisdom teaches us to listen to energy flow, modern medicine now confirms what the sages have always known. There are moments in the day when bathing is not a healing act, but a harmful one. Coming up next, we'll look at another common mistake: bathing right after eating. You may think it's harmless, but the truth reveals hidden dangers to digestion, circulation, and long-term health. You finish a meal, feel full, and think a shower will help you relax. It's a common habit. But what if bathing right after eating is quietly harming your digestion, disrupting circulation, and draining your energy? Ancient wisdom has long warned against bathing on a full stomach, and today, medical science confirms what sages already understood. Digestion is a sacred process that requires full focus from your body. After a meal, your system enters a state of concentration. Blood is directed toward the stomach and intestines to help break down food, absorb nutrients, and fuel your cells. But when you bathe immediately afterward, especially with hot or cold water, your body is forced to redirect blood away from your digestive organs to your skin, disrupting the entire digestive process. You may not notice it at first, but over time the effects speak for themselves: bloating, indigestion, acid reflux, stomach cramps, and even chronic fatigue. For people with gastritis or sensitive stomachs, the results can be even more severe, triggering nausea, burning sensations, or sharp abdominal pain. And there's more. This disruption in blood flow can also cause blood pressure to drop suddenly, especially if you're using cold water. For older adults, heart patients, or those with circulatory issues, bathing after eating has led to dizziness, fainting, or in rare cases, strokes. Your heart is forced to work harder to stabilize your body temperature, when it should be focused on supporting digestion. From an energetic perspective, bathing right after meals is also seen as scattering the body's qi, its life force. In many Eastern traditions, food is not just physical fuel, but energetic nourishment. Water introduced too soon after eating is believed to interfere with this inner harmony, weakening both physical vitality and spiritual grounding. Even metabolism can be affected. The body must maintain a stable internal temperature to digest food properly. Sudden exposure to water confuses this system, leading to poor nutrient absorption and even weight gain over time. Instead of feeling refreshed, many who bathe right after eating report feeling drained, unfocused, and sluggish. That's not a coincidence. It's a sign your body is trying to do too much at once. So what's the solution? Give your body time. Wait at least 30 to 60 minutes after a meal before bathing. Allow your internal systems to do their job without interruption. If you must cleanse sooner, opt for a gentle wipe down or foot soak rather than a full body shower. Your digestion is a quiet, invisible miracle that happens every day. Treat it with care. And remember, good health isn't just about what you eat. It's also about when you allow your body to rest and recover. Up next, we'll look at a surprising mistake many people make in the name of productivity: showering too early in the morning before the body is ready to face the day. Some people believe that showering before dawn is a sign of discipline, a way to start the day strong. But what if bathing too early, before 5 a.m., actually weakens your body instead of strengthening it? According to both ancient energy teachings and modern health science, the early morning hours, especially before sunrise, are a transitional time. The body is still shifting from its deep rest state into wakefulness. Internally, the nervous system is calm, Circulation is slow, and your temperature remains low as the body prepares to rise gently. When you bathe during this fragile window, particularly with cold water, you jolt the body out of its natural rhythm. The sympathetic nervous system is activated too quickly, triggering a surge of stress hormones like adrenaline. Instead of feeling calm and energized, you may feel anxious, restless, or off balance throughout the day. For those with a sensitive nervous system or low blood pressure, early morning showers can cause dizziness, palpitations, or even fainting. And from an energy perspective, before 5 a.m. is still governed by yin, the energy of stillness. Introducing water, especially cold water, too soon invites internal cold and can weaken your immune defenses. So if you're someone who rises early, allow your body to warm up naturally. Stretch, drink warm water, and wait until after 5 a.m. when yang energy begins to rise. Then bathe to align with the natural flow of the day, when your body is truly ready. Next, we'll look at another critical mistake: bathing when you're tired, feverish, or immediately after exercise. These moments may feel like the right time, but your body tells a different story. We often think of bathing as a way to recover. When we're tired, overheated, or unwell, a shower seems like the perfect remedy. But not all moments are right for water, and if you bathe when your body is vulnerable, such as when you're exhausted, feverish, or right after exercise, you may be doing more harm than good. Let's start with fatigue. When your body feels tired, it's not just asking for rest. It's actively working to repair and replenish itself. Your energy reserves are low. Your circulation slows. Your immune system redirects resources toward healing. In this delicate state, bathing, especially with cold water, can shock your system. You may feel dizzy, weak, or experience a sudden drop in blood pressure. For those with chronic fatigue, low blood sugar, or poor circulation, this can lead to fainting or even cardiac stress. In Eastern traditions, this moment of exhaustion is seen as the body entering yin withdrawal, a natural inward turning of energy. Introducing water at this time disperses that energy, scattering your body's focus and leaving you feeling even more drained. Next, consider fever. When you have a fever, your body is raising its internal temperature to fight off infection. It's a sign that your immune system is doing its job. But many people make the mistake of bathing to cool down. In reality, exposing your feverish body to water, especially cold, interferes with this healing process. The sudden temperature change causes your blood vessels to constrict rapidly, disrupting your body's ability to regulate heat. This can prolong the fever or even lead to complications like chills, shivering fits, and worsened symptoms. Elderly individuals and children are especially at risk. Their bodies are less capable of managing these rapid shifts. In some cases, bathing with a fever has led to fainting episodes or a dangerous drop in body temperature during sleep. A safer alternative: use a warm, damp towel to gently wipe the body. Stay hydrated, and allow the fever to run its natural course under guidance if needed. Bathing can wait until the fever subsides. Now let's talk about post-workout bathing. After exercise, your body is in a state of high activity. Blood is flowing to your muscles, your heart rate is elevated, and your core temperature remains high. Jumping into a shower immediately, especially a cold one, can abruptly constrict blood vessels, interfere with circulation, and increase your risk of muscle cramps or fatigue. Many people report feeling lightheaded or unwell when they bathe right after working out. This happens because your body is still trying to normalize itself, flush out lactic acid, regulate breathing, and cool down naturally. Bathing too soon interrupts this recovery. Even from a spiritual perspective, sweat carries more than just toxins. It carries emotional and energetic release. Rushing to wash it off before your body fully settles may symbolically interrupt the letting go process that movement is meant to complete. So what should you do? After a workout, allow your body 20 to 30 minutes to recover. Sit, breathe, drink water, and let your temperature stabilize. Then take a lukewarm shower, warm enough to soothe your muscles, but not so hot as to tax your heart or overstimulate your system. And when you're tired or sick, listen. Let your body rest. Let it heal. A shower might feel like self-care, but at the wrong time, it's more of a setback than a solution. Water is sacred, but like all sacred things, its power depends on when and how we use it. In our next section, we'll shift from what not to do to what you should. Let's explore the best times to bathe for boosting energy, clarity, and overall wellness, starting with morning rituals that awaken both body and mind. Not all showers are equal. Just as certain times can deplete your energy, others can restore it deeply, physically, emotionally, and energetically. One of the most powerful times to bathe is in the morning, between 6 and 8 a.m. This window is when your body naturally shifts from rest to action. After hours of repair during sleep, your system begins to awaken, organs activate, circulation increases, and your energy starts to rise. Bathing during this time doesn't interrupt the process, it enhances it. From a physiological perspective, a cool or lukewarm shower around this hour helps stimulate blood flow, increase alertness, and gently raise your body temperature. It's nature's way of saying, let's begin. Cortisol and adrenaline, the hormones responsible for energy and focus, are naturally rising in the morning. When supported by a refreshing bath, this hormonal rhythm becomes even more effective, helping you stay clear-headed and productive throughout the day. But beyond biology, there's something sacred about water in the early morning. According to ancient Buddhist and Feng Shui traditions, morning carries strong yang energy, associated with growth, vitality, and movement. Bathing in the morning is like stepping into this fresh, universal current. You wash away the stagnant energy of the night, any lingering anxiety from dreams or old thoughts, and begin the day renewed, both physically and spiritually. It is said that water in the morning purifies not only the body, but the mind. Many monks begin their day with water, mindfully cleansing the skin while offering gratitude for life and presence. You don't need to live in a monastery to experience this. Just approach your morning shower with awareness. Let the water be a quiet blessing. If you're sensitive to cold or have low blood pressure, use lukewarm water around 90 to 96 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 to 36 degrees Celsius, to gently warm your system without strain. Drink a warm glass of water before your shower to support internal temperature regulation and stimulate circulation. In this way, your morning bath becomes more than hygiene. It becomes a ritual of awakening, a simple but powerful practice to align your body, mind, and spirit with the rhythm of a new day. Up next, we'll explore another golden time for bathing, the evening hours. A moment to wash not just the body, but the burdens of the day. The day is winding down, the sun has set, the world begins to quiet, and so should you. Between 7 and 9 p.m., your body enters a natural state of rest and repair. This is the perfect time for an evening bath, a moment not just to cleanse the body, but to release the mental and emotional weight you've carried all day. More than a physical act, evening bathing can become a sacred ritual of letting go. From a biological perspective, your body's temperature starts to drop in the evening. A warm bath, ideally between 95 and 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 to 38 degrees Celsius, helps your muscles relax, dilates blood vessels, and prepares your system for deep restorative sleep. It also encourages the natural release of melatonin, the sleep hormone, signaling to your body that it's safe to rest. But science is only part of the story. In Buddhist tradition, the evening is a time of stillness, of returning inward. Water, in this hour, becomes more than a cleansing agent. It becomes a gentle guide, washing away stress, negative energy, and the burdens we accumulate through thoughts and interaction. The body may carry tension, but the mind carries even more. As the warm water flows over your skin, imagine everything you don't need being released. The worry, the overthinking, the unresolved conversations. Let them fall away. Let them go down the drain like leaves on a quiet stream. Feng Shui also sees this time as sacred. Evening bathing supports the circulation of qi, your life force, especially after a day of mental labor or emotional stress. And when combined with foot soaking, using warm water and herbs like lavender, mint, or sandalwood, you stimulate vital acupressure points that connect to your entire body. This small practice improves circulation, calms the nervous system, and supports a more peaceful, uninterrupted sleep. For those suffering from joint stiffness, body aches, or chronic fatigue, this time window can be especially healing. A warm evening bath helps reduce inflammation, ease soreness, and restore the body's sense of balance. Add a few drops of essential oil or mineral salts to the water, and you've transformed a simple bath into a full-body therapy session. But timing matters. Avoid bathing right before bed. Your body needs about 30 to 60 minutes to cool down naturally after the bath in order to fall into deep sleep. So aim to bathe early enough in the evening that you can relax, dry off, sit with a cup of tea, and let your system ease into rest. And remember, what you carry into sleep shapes how you awaken. When you bathe with intention in the evening, you're not just washing your skin, you're softening your energy. You're cleansing your spirit. You're preparing to meet the silence of the night with calm and grace. In the next part, we'll look at how to preserve this healing energy after you step out of the shower. Because what you do after bathing matters just as much as when you bathe. Bathing cleanses the body, calms the mind, and refreshes the spirit. But what you do after the bath determines whether that renewed energy stays with you or quietly slips away. Many people step out of a relaxing shower only to undo its benefits without realizing it. So let's explore 3 simple yet powerful post-bath habits to protect and preserve your energy. First, never go to bed with wet hair. This may seem harmless, but from both medical and energetic perspectives, it's not. Wet hair lowers your body temperature quickly, especially at night when circulation slows. Over time, this can lead to chronic headaches, stiff neck, sinus infections, or even weakened memory and disrupted sleep. Dry your hair gently and completely. Treat it as an extension of your energy field. What you keep warm, you keep strong. Second, always wear clean clothes after bathing. Your old clothes carry the sweat, stress, and stagnant energy of the day. If you put them back on, you're reabsorbing what your bath just cleared away. Choose fresh, breathable clothing, preferably made of cotton or natural fibers, to allow your body to stay light and relaxed. This small act reinforces renewal. Third, give yourself a moment of stillness. Don't rush into activity immediately. After bathing, your circulation is adjusting, your muscles are unwinding, and your nervous system is recalibrating. Sit quietly for 5 to 10 minutes. Breathe deeply. Sip a warm glass of water or herbal tea. Let your body fully absorb the healing effects of your bath. These gentle steps, so often overlooked, create a lasting sense of inner calm and strength. Water may cleanse, but how you emerge from it shapes your energy for hours to come. Next, we'll explore how your bathroom environment affects your energy flow, and how a few simple Feng Shui changes can turn it into a sanctuary of health and prosperity. Your bathroom is more than a place of hygiene. In Feng Shui, it is one of the most energetically sensitive areas of the home, a space where water, and therefore wealth energy, is constantly moving. If not cared for properly, this space can become a drain not just for water, but for your vitality, clarity, and prosperity. Let's explore a few simple Feng Shui tips to help your bathroom support health and abundance. First, avoid placing a mirror directly opposite the shower or bathtub. Mirrors reflect energy. When they face water sources, they can scatter the flow of Qi, your life force, rather than allowing it to settle. This disruption may lead to feelings of instability or scattered thoughts. Instead, place mirrors where they reflect natural light or uplifting images, enhancing the room's brightness without diffusing energy. Second, keep your bathroom clean, dry, and uncluttered. A damp, cluttered bathroom holds stagnant energy. It can even contribute to respiratory problems or chronic fatigue. After each use, wipe down wet surfaces, open windows when possible, or run an exhaust fan to maintain good airflow. Cleanliness isn't just about physical hygiene. It's a spiritual discipline that invites clarity and wellness. Third, add elements that absorb negativity and promote balance. Placing a small bowl of sea salt, a dish of activated charcoal, or a plant like aloe vera in your bathroom can help absorb humidity and neutralize heavy energy. These small additions work silently to keep the atmosphere light, clean, and energetically clear. In Feng Shui, water is associated with fortune, but water must be guided, not wasted. Your bathroom can either leak energy or hold it in sacred balance. With small shifts and daily intention, you can turn this overlooked space into a quiet ally for healing, peace, and prosperity. Next, we'll reflect on the deeper meaning of bathing and how this simple ritual can shape the course of your day, your health, and your energy for years to come. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. A great example of how bathrooms and shower time can have a profound impact on people is the story of Linda. A few years ago, a woman named Linda from Oregon shared how her health and energy began to change after making small, Feng Shui-inspired changes to her bathroom. She had been struggling for months with unexplained fatigue, frequent colds, and a feeling that her house felt heavy. Her doctor found nothing medically wrong, but something inside her felt unbalanced. Then, one evening, while researching Feng Shui to help her sleep better, she discovered that her bathroom could be a potential source of energy loss. She noticed that the mirror above the sink faced the shower. Her bathroom door was open all day, and the space was often damp and cluttered. Linda began with 3 simple shifts. She moved the mirror, added a bowl of sea salt near the toilet, and made it a ritual to wipe down surfaces after every shower. She also placed a small bamboo plant by the window to invite in life energy. Within 2 weeks, she noticed a difference, not just in how the room felt, but in her own body. She was sleeping deeper, waking with more clarity, and her chronic sinus issues began to ease. More than that, she felt a new peace enter her mornings, as if her home was finally supporting her instead of draining her. Stories like Linda's remind us, healing doesn't always require big changes. Sometimes it begins with how we care for the space that cares for us. Linda's experience holds a quiet truth we often forget. Our outer environment reflects our inner state. And sometimes when life feels heavy or unbalanced, it's not a sign to do more, but to notice more. In today's fast-moving world, we often overlook the small spaces in our home, like the bathroom, that silently shape our energy, our mood, and even our health. We treat them as functional, not spiritual, but ancient wisdom invites us to slow down and see them differently. When we begin to care for our home with intention, we also begin to care more deeply for ourselves. For many middle-aged and older adults, life becomes filled with routine, caring for others, managing health, or simply moving through the motions. But a small shift in awareness, like the placement of a mirror or keeping a space dry and clear, becomes more than decor. It becomes a declaration, a reminder that you still have power. Power to protect your peace, power to invite harmony, and power to live with quiet purpose. Sometimes healing doesn't come from the outside. It begins with how we honor the space within and around us, one thoughtful step at a time. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Now that we've explored the sacred moment and deeper meaning behind bathing, one truth becomes clear. It's not just about the water. Bathing is a daily ritual. One of the few moments when we are alone, undistracted, and connected to our bodies. When done with awareness, it becomes more than cleansing. It becomes healing. It becomes transformation. Whether you choose to bathe in the stillness of the morning to awaken your energy or in the softness of the evening to clear the day, you're not just washing away dirt, you're releasing tension, restoring balance, and inviting peace. When you align your bathing routine with the natural rhythms of your body and the universe, you begin to feel different, not just physically but emotionally and spiritually. Lighter, stronger, calmer. Let this knowledge guide you. Avoid bathing when tired, feverish, or right after a meal. Be mindful of your space. Protect your energy after each shower, and make your bathroom a sanctuary, not just of tiles and towels, but of harmony and quiet power. If this video helped you see your daily routine in a new light, leave a comment below. Like and subscribe to stay connected with more timeless wisdom and wellness rituals. Together, let's make the ordinary sacred, one mindful moment at a time.